Good afternoon, Professor. Today we will present our syllabus design for the course Speak Up Creative Speaking Lab. Presenters are Kushan Aslay, Omar Tolkhan, and Maqsad Qusnazam. First, I'd like to start with the environmental analysis. Next page. The course is designed for a secondary school EFL context with learners at A2 B1 level. While students usually have a basic knowledge of grammar and vocabulary, they often lack opportunities to practice speaking in real communicative situations. As a result, many students feel insecure and demonstrate low confidence when speaking English spontaneously. To address this, our philosophy of education is based on communicative language teaching and constructivist principles. We aim to develop learners as confident and active users of English. The core values of the course include autonomy, collaboration, inclusivity, and creativity. In this context, the teacher acts as a facilitator rather than a lecturer, and the mistakes are viewed as a natural and necessary part of the learning process. This helps create a safe environment where students feel comfortable expressing their ideas. Next page. Moving on the course information, according to Shamatov, an effective course design should clearly define its purpose, target group, content, methodology, and expected outcomes. Based on this framework, our course is designed as a supplementary speaking course for A2 B1 learners. The main focus of the course is to develop fluency, confidence, and communicative competence. The content includes interactive speaking activities such as discussions, role play, storytelling, and presentations. In terms of methodology, the course is based on communicative language teaching and task-based learning. Lessons are interactive, learner-centered, and focused on meaningful communication. Regarding the course structure, students are expected to have basic speaking ability as a prerequisite while continuing their regular English classes as core requisites. After completing the course, learners are expected to demonstrate improved fluency, confidence, and active participation. Next page. The needs analysis is based on the framework proposed by Graves, which emphasizes systematic data collection and continuous adaptation. The process consists of three main steps. First, we collect data using questionnaires, classroom observations, and informal interviews. Second, we analyze target needs, learning needs, and affective needs, including learners' confidence and motivation. Third, we apply the results by adapting content, adjusting the level of difficulty, selecting appropriate methods, and providing targeted support. The use of multiple tools ensure triangulation, which increases the validity and reliability of the findings. Next page, here are some sample questions we used to collect data from students. In addition to questionnaires, we also used a simple observation checklist to analyze students' participation and confidence during speaking activities. Next page. Finally, an important part of our syllabus design is the integration of inclusivity, diversity, and equity principles. Inclusivity is ensured by creating a safe speaking environment where all learners feel comfortable participating. We use pair and group work as well as scaffolding techniques such as providing useful language support and preparation time. Diversity is reflected through the use of a global English perspective and the inclusion of multiple viewpoints. Students are encouraged to share their own experiences and engage with different perspectives. Equity is addressed through fair assessment practices. We evaluate not only linguistic accuracy, but also effort, participation, and communicative effectiveness. This allows all learners to demonstrate their progress regardless of their level.
Good afternoon, dear professor. And now I would like to present the design of the Speak Up course. And the course is based on the learning-centered communicative syllabus, and which means that the needs and the abilities of students are at the corner of the design. The framework integrates two key approaches. First one is communicative language teaching, and the second one is task-based language teaching, both of which emphasize meaningful interaction and real-life communication. And in addition, this course design is informed by several important theoretical models. And the first one is Hitchinson and Waters, provides the concept of need analysis and helping identify students' necessities, lacks, and wants. And the second is Nation and McAllister, contributes the systematic curriculum design. And finally, the Bloom taxonomy is used to develop structured and measurable learning outcomes. And The overall process follows a clear sequence, starting from need analysis and moving to goal setting and then content selection, methodology, and assessment. And as a result, its framework ensures strong alignment between theory and practice and supports effective communicative learning. Move on the course goal and the learning outcomes. The main goal of the course is to improve students' speaking fluency, confidence, and creative communicative skills. To achieve this goal, several objectives are defined. Students are expected to use appropriate vocabulary in real-life context, develop confidence in communication, and actively participate in speaking tasks. The objectives are directly connected to measurable learning outcomes, and by the end of the course, learners will be able to express their own opinion clearly and maintain conversations and use language creatively in different communicative situations. And in terms of methodology, the course applies both communicative language teaching and task-based language teaching approaches. And students engage in pair and group discussions, as well as role plays, project-based activities, and overall, the alignment between goals, objectives, and outcomes ensures both coherence and practical relevance. Finally, I will briefly discuss the materials and the teaching approaches. The main textbook used in the course is Real Listening and Speaking, specifically at the B2 level. And this textbook was selected because it provides authentic listening materials, real-life conversations, and a variety of communicative tasks that support fluency development. The structure of each unit follows a clear sequence: input, process, and outputs. Students first engage with listening input, then focus on language, and finally apply it through speaking practice. One of the key strengths of this material is its emphasis on interactive tasks such as discussions, role plays, and help development communicative competence. However, it's also important to note that the textbook mainly reflects a Western context, which may influence cultural perspectives. To sum up, the collecting materials effectively support the course objectives and enhance students' speaking skills in meaningful way.
According to the curriculum, our course lasts for 7 weeks. Students will have different topics in the first 6 weeks, and the last week will be dedicated to speaking questions from IELTS. So students will learn to ask and answer detailed information about travel arrangements in the first and the second weeks. The main course book is Real Listening and Speaking 3. They will use it. Also, they will watch a video and work with useful phrases. They will learn to use them in real practice. Also, students will be able to use expressions and make recommendations. They will have dialects in pairs. These tasks are aligned with learning objectives of our course. The students will be able to present understanding of key vocabulary and phrases, also participate actively in discussions and debates, and use creative language strategies in their speech. The first and the second weeks will be offline, and the students must do these tasks during the first and the second weeks. The last 3 weeks will be offline as well, and only the third and the fourth weeks will be in the form of blended learning, and each week is dedicated to certain topics and to certain tasks. Next. So here's a method of summative assessment. We have created 3 tasks for this type of assessment. The first is debate regarding 2 ideas. Students will be in 2 groups. They will choose their own topic. The first is teachers should only provide education. The second is teachers should both provide education and bring up students. So they will prepare for own topic and give their arguments. Also, they must put different questions to another group. Each student must actively defend our position by using key vocabulary and phrases, also presenting their linguistic skills in their speech. 20% will be given to this task, and this task is aligned with the learning objectives of our course. And the form of assessment is offline. We have given the date in accordance to the midterm exam. Also, they will have presentation on the topics functional language, discourse markers, and the collocations. They will do some small activities in groups. Students will be in 3 groups. They will make presentations on their topics and explain their own topics. They will prepare small activities for each group in order to practice them. Also, they will use key vocabulary and expressions, participate actively in discussions and the debates, also work together in order to develop their collaboration skills. This task will be offline as well. And the last one is speaking cards with questions and a case study. Each student has to answer certain questions and solve problem task. This task will be evaluated as 50 points, and they will use vocabulary and expressions meaningful in real context, and analyze, evaluate, and use their problem-solving skills. Next. Here's the rubrics of our of assessment, our assignments for our assignment. It is debate. So criteria includes expressing ideas and making speech, understanding of the topic, questions and arguments, vocabulary use, grammar accuracy, correct pronunciation, active participation, and the collaboration. So we will assess our grades will range from 90 to 100 for those students who perform this task excellently, and we will put from 75 to 89 for those students who performed well, and we will put 70 from 60 to 74 for those students whose performance was satisfactory, and those students whose performance was unsatisfactory will get from 0 to 50 to 59. Next. So according to our course policy, students must do their own tasks on their own. They can use other authors and researchers' works only by writing the proper citations and the references. Works with plagiarism or data falsification will not be accepted. Also, use of AI is allowed only for understanding the ideas and the concepts as well as terms and searching for additional materials. Exact copy is forbidden. AI must be cited in students' works. Also, 15% of grades will be removed for late submission, and the 0 will be put for non-submission. Also, according to regular attendance, they will get 10%, and it will be added to their total marks. 10% of the total mark will be removed for absence. We have also created our additional course policy. Firstly, students must come to the lessons on time. If they are late for lessons more than 3 times, they will be their 10% of their marks will be removed. Also, second is that they can get points for participating in debates or discussions. Also, resubmission is allowed with the removal of 20% from their total marks. Also, they can contact us through email only during the daytime. They are welcome to ask any questions related to the course. Next. So, according to our course evaluation strategies, students are the main evaluators. They will evaluate the content of the course, the teaching materials, and the teaching methods. They can do it at the end of the semester. This evaluation form will be an online survey. And here's a sample of our online survey. The course was fully useful. The course content is clear and applicable. So, according to these questions, they will choose their own option. Then their views will be taken into curriculum, our teaching methods and the teaching materials. We will adjust them adjust to the students' needs and interests. Next. So to sum up, we chose speaking skill for our course because it is connected with communication. As we know, communication is a key skill in all fields. It is also a part of intercultural communicative competence. Thus, our course aims to improve students' fluency, confidence, and creativity in English communication. So next are our references. We have used several references to design our course.